Hello. So in this video, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna test out all the folders. Remember on the last video, we create a site in Dreamweaver. This is our desktop folder, and we upload our site to our testing folder, which is a www accounts folder. And if you see over here in our Dreamweavers, this is our testing server folder. When you refresh, you'll get this, and this is your local file, which is on your site folder, which is on your desktop. All right. So once we upload this to our server, this is what our default page will be look like. Anyway, so I'm just gonna minimize this, and over here, what I will do is we're gonna create a login page for our website. And before I go further, what I did is I just right click over here and I'll put the new folder as images. So there are some images that I'm gonna use for my login page, and on further video I'm gonna make a control panel page, so there are a few images that I'm gonna use. So anyways, let's move further and let's make our database for our login users. So this time I'm gonna use my www root folder. The reason why we're working on our database from root folder, because we're gonna add some users or client, whatever is gonna save on our www root folder. So after in future, maybe like you can just copy and click, download on your site folder as well. Database and account database. Alright, so in a previous video, probably you remember we had one table over here, so just go ahead and delete this. Just right click and delete, or just select and delete. Anyway, this time we're just gonna make a new table for our user. I'm just gonna save this table as table user. Sorry, my caps lock's on. Table user. In table user, what I need first is a user ID, which is going to be an auto number. Then I need some access level ID. It's going to be a number, and this access level ID, I'm going to make another table for access level, and another name. What we need, because it's an accounting application, so I'm gonna need company name, just going to be a text, and I need username, and I need user password, which is going to be a text as well. I'm just gonna save this and close this table, and I'm gonna make another new table, which is going to be a table access level. Just gonna click it OK, and here's going to be my access level ID and a level name. Alright, gonna save it, and let's add one user. So before actually I will put anything in a table user, I'm just gonna put some data on table access level. So on the access level, you can also put the access level codes also, like 1 2 3 4, but this time I don't want any code right now. Anyway, so I'm just gonna put the first one as an admin, and another one is going to be a visitor. We're gonna focus on admin right now, so forget about the user, visitor or anything. So just save this, and let's add one user, which is the access level 1, and the company name is demo auto dealer, and the username is C, and the password is admin. Alright, so save this. After you save the database, we'll go to a database tool, and we'll describe a relation. Just click on the access level ID to access level ID here, and just click on enforcement and the cascade delete related record, and create a relation between them. Alright, save it and close, and let's minimize my database over here. Close this. Alright, so after this, what I want to do is just gonna go to my database, table user, to just add one more user, which is user ID 2, access level 1, which is admin, user 2, other company, and his username is B, and user password, which is B, admin. Doesn't matter a case sensitive, because it's not a case sensitive, so just close this, and yes, I want to save it, close this. Again, I made changes on www accounts database. Alright, so I'm just gonna minimize this. Alright, so let's make our login pages. So I'm just gonna close my default page, right click on my site folder, I'm gonna get new folder, which is going to be login. Right click on the login, get a new file, which is the file name. Our first page is going to be a login page. Okay, double click it, and let's go to a page property. I want a default fonts Geneva, and font size will be 14, and the top margin 10. Apply and OK. Alright, and go to a layout, get a table, need a 1 row, 0 column, I need for 100%. Okay, and inside that table, click on a row, and I will get another one, and this time I need 600 pixel. Alright, and I need at least 2 columns. Alright, and I want to align this as the center. Actually, not 2 column. Let me just merge this. I need 2 rows, so insert row. Okay, on the first row, I want its height to be 200. And again, like I have some images that I made earlier, so I'm just gonna give a background image to my account. And this time, this one, I'm gonna right click, actually not right click, I'm just gonna select a raw, and I'm just gonna get another one, another table, which is going to be a 500 in pixel, and I don't need any column. Alright, and this one also I need to be aligned center, and when you click inside the raw on this 500 pixel table, and select the height to 300, and I'm just gonna assign another background image, which is going to be a login. Alright, so once you're done with this, I'm gonna get another table inside this the login background table on that raw. This time I need 400, and I need at least 4 rows and 2 columns. Okay, and this one also I needed center, and on the first row, when you click, I will set the width to 100. Alright, just going to be our username, and the second will be a password, and let me just set a height of 25, and this one to 25, and I will before I go further, what I will do is I will save this page, and close this, and I'm just gonna right click on the login page, edit, and I'm gonna duplicate this. The reason why I duplicate this because I want to make this page as a login fails. If a user login fail, it will come over here. Anyways, so let's get going with our login page. Select the second row, go to forms, get a text, which is going to be a username, and let's get another text box, which is going to be a txt password. After this, I need one button, which is going to say login, and select the button and change the value to login. Alright, after you done this, what you will do, just select the table, the entire table, and I'm gonna press Ctrl X, or I'm just gonna cut this because I need one form. Just go to form and add another just one form, and name this form as FRM login. Just click inside the form and Control V, just paste, so our table is pasted inside the form. Once you're done, just save this, and what you do is on your server behavior panel sometimes is disabled, so just close this and open your page again, so see it's enabled here. So click on the plus button, go to user authentication, and click on the login user. Click on the login user. It will get input from form, the form that we made earlier, which is FRM login form, and these are our text button, the text boxes that is showing the user txt username and txt password. And we're gonna choose our connection, and this time we're gonna choose a table as username column. We'll see where's the username and where's the password is. There we go. If the login succeed, I want it to go on our in the desktop accounts default page. Okay, if the login fails, I want it to go to in our login fails page, and I want them to log in by username and password with access level, and which is our access level ID. Just click OK. So once you're done here, go to the code. We're gonna write down a little bit code here. Alright, if you see over here, this is mm_login SQL equals to select username and password. I'm just gonna add a user ID also. After you add user ID, then come over here in our session username. Just press enter, and I'm just gonna assign one session. This is going to be session user ID, which is going to be equals to rs user, and under record set of user, I need a user ID. Okay, so by doing this, we're gonna get our user name or user company when they log into our default page. Okay, so after you done this login page, and let's open our login fails page. I'm just gonna select this both merge. I'm gonna say hey buddy, Or let me just type in a hey buddy, login fails. Alright, I'm just gonna move the center, select red, and just gonna remove this and need another row over here. Merge, actually sorry, table merge cell, and we're gonna say over here try again. Gonna select this center bold, and we didn't actually make the logout page yet, but anyways we're gonna link it to login. Okay, I'm gonna save this, and real quick we'll make a log out page also, and we're gonna make a logout ASP. Double click on it, let's go to server behavior panels, user authentication, and logout user. Choose the page load, and after logout I want it to go back to login. Click on OK. Save all. I'm just gonna close all the pages. Okay, so once we're done making our login page, come to our default page. This one we're gonna put the restriction on it, so we'll go to a server behavior, click a plus icon, go to user authentication, and we're gonna restrict page to access. And this time I'm gonna choose this username and password. If this is probably is you will see a blank value over here, so don't worry. I'll see what I did. I just put like admin access level 1 add, and visitor access level 2 plus. So I'm just gonna choose my admin and click OK, and if access denied, I want it to go back to login. Okay, just select the admin and click OK. Alright, and the next thing what we're gonna do over here is I'm gonna make one record set, which is rs users connection string table user, and this time I'm gonna filter this with the user ID with the session variable user ID. I'm just gonna click on OK. And if you come to the binding panels, if you don't see it over here again, sometime you have to save it, close, and open right back again. You will see all your table fields. So over here I need company name and logout. This is just for a testing purpose. Just select logout and link to your logout page. Just click and drag to your logout page, and over here select the company name, and if you see on your records that you have a company name, just click and drag. Alright, so I'm just gonna save it all, save my login pages, and upload my default page. Yes, I need to save, and let's try that. I'm gonna log out. Anyways, let's log in with Z. The password is admin. So it's showing the demo auto dealer, which is our company name. I'm gonna log out, and this time I'm gonna log in with B admin. So here you go, he's showing our user to auto company name. So we're just gonna log out, and here's one more thing I want to add. Just close the default page, and login, select the password area, and on the type just select password. Alright, save all and upload this. So just close everything and refresh this. So here we go. Gonna it will not show our password. Alright, so on the next video I will show you how you can make this default page as a control panel, and we're gonna do a lot of things on this page. Alright.